What's going on, guys? Same old reviews here, and today I'm here with a special 5-in-1 video where I'm going to talk about 5 movies that I've recently seen but I'm not going to around to fully do a full review of and talk about all of them in one video. So hope you enjoy this video, so not beyond the rush, let's get started. The Beach Bum, directed by Hermione Corrin, the same person who directed Spring Breakers, a movie that I freaking do not like, honestly. I'm sorry, I don't know a lot of people really do enjoy that movie. But man, it just wasn't for me, honestly. Like, James Mangold was great and the acting was great, but just a film that wasn't, like, this film I really wasn't huge on. Like, maybe I need to rewatch it or something, but I'm a fan of it. But I really am not a fan of that movie. But this is from the same director, and stars Matthew McConaughey, Snoop Dogg, Isaac Fisher, Zac Efron, Jimmy Buffett, Martin Lawrence, and Jonah Hill. And of course we follow the adventures of a Moondog, a rebellious burnout who only knows how to live life by his own rules. Now this film has gotten some very divisive reviews. Like, this is some movies where you're going to love it and appreciate it and adore it, or you're just going to flat out hate it or whatever. It's one of those type of movies that I find out from the videos and reviews that I've been seeing for this movie. And what am I doing, Beach Bum? I'm pretty much in the middle of this movie. Like, I don't love it, I don't hate it, I'm more in the middle. Like, there is stuff I like and appreciate here, but at the same time, there is stuff that does bring it down. Let's discuss the good first. Anthony McConaughey, like, I think all agree that he's probably the best thing about the movie. He once again delivers a truly fantastic performance. His character is definitely a different story, and I'll touch on it in a bit, but in terms of the emotion he brought to this performance, he delivers on that aspect. Like he's proven that he still proves that he is such an incredible actor and in such an incredible range, and he definitely proves that here. Pretty much the acting in general is good. Everybody does at least try roles, especially with Snoop Dogg. I thought he was definitely good here. And in terms on cinematography aspect, in terms of visual, this film really kills in that aspect. It has some really gorgeous shots in here that are definitely effective. It does have its fun, enjoyable, and entertaining moments, and I can definitely see what I was going for. Like, I'm not people that really do like and enjoy this movie, and I can definitely see why some people like and enjoy this movie. But overall, the story in it never fully engaged me, and a lot of it, even though McConaughey was amazing, his character that he plays comes across as a bit too unlikable, and it made me hard to really care about him. I get what they were trying to go for with the character, but I thought they went a bit too far with him being unlikable, and films end up feeling like making care about him, no matter how much it tried, honestly, at times. Like, it's one of those cases where they try to make you feel so bad for a character that pretty much has caused a lot of problems and pretty much just a dick and a douchebag, but yeah, I'm supposed to mess with him, yet they don't really give much reason for it. Especially since the character doesn't really learn anything throughout the movie, and he ends up not having any consequences, which is one of the biggest pet peeves, honestly. Like I don't know, it's just something that's always bugs me. So, and like I said, if you can't learn anything, I feel like I can't waste my time at this point, and that's definitely the biggest problem here, is that he doesn't learn anything, doesn't like learn anything while he went through in the movie, and just pretty much stays the same that he was in the beginning. And most of the acting was good. Some of the characters definitely did feel wasted, especially is efficient. Despite the film being 95 freaking minutes, the pacing is so all over the place at times. And it has a hard time placing focus and knowing what he even wants to be. Not to mention this film has way too many montages, and feeling all around in general just lackluster. I mean, again, this film is a mixed bag. There's stuff that I really do like and appreciate, yet there's stuff that really do bug and irritate the hell out of me. Like, it's not a bad movie, and I would still give a recommendation. Because I know some people probably might enjoy this movie, and I know some people that do like this movie. But for me, it's just, again, it's a mixed bag. Like, it has some good elements, it has some bad elements. So, all in all, I am going to give The Beach Bum a 56 of a C+. Again, it was an overall mixed bag. Next film up is The Curse of El Llorona, and I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get too much into it, because honestly, I kind of almost forgot about this movie, honestly, because it's honestly kind of forgettable. It's honestly one of the most generic and forgettable horror movies I've seen in quite some time. And that's fortunate, considering this is the latest installment in the Conjuring universe, and not the Conjuring universe kind of been mixed out so far, as it has 3 movies, this, Annabelle, and none that I'm not a fan of, but it has 3 good movies of Hammer Creation and 2 Conjuring movies. But yeah, they're not on a good track record so far. So again, this movie isn't like terrible or offensive, it's just so generic and forgettable. The jump scares are just, oh my god, it feels lazy, and I don't really use that word much, but that's me. That's the rest of this movie. Not to mention, its connection to the Conjuring universe feels painfully forced. Like, I'm not saying much because there really isn't anything I can honestly say about The Curse of El No. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not a good horror movie. I give it a 30 over C minus. It's a painfully forgettable movie. But now we actually get to an actual great movie, and that is Missing Link, which is the latest film from Studio Laika and stars the voices of Hugh Jackman, Saldana, Emma Thompson, Stephen Fry, Timothy Olyphant, and Zach Navigas, among many others. And it follows an English explorer who encounters a Sasquatch-type creature and must escort him to his Eddie cousin in the Himalayas. Now, I was definitely pretty excited for this movie. I was definitely curious about it, mainly because it's Laika. Like, I honestly love Laika, and like, this is like the 5th movie, and so far they haven't really made any bad movies. Like, even the Box Trolls, I can say something I really like, but they make other fantastic ones, like Coraline, which is a creepy and immersive animated movie. Paranorman, a very creepy and freaky movie, but it's still amazing. And of course, you cannot get about Kobo and the Two Strings, which was my top 5 best films of that year, and was my favorite anime movie that year, and it's one of my favorite anime movies of the decade period, and it's still becoming an all-time favorite for me. Like, I adore Kobo and the Two Strings. So nonetheless, I was definitely curious to see what I can do next, and I'm happy to say that this is another home run in the career level. Like, well, isn't like one of my favorites, and I probably rank it as, I think, like, I gotta break this like number 4, honestly, in terms of like movies. But yeah, overall, I still thought this film was great. And some here didn't really work that well, honestly, but I think this film is still entertaining, fun, feel good. Like, this is a true feel good engine. Like, this is one of the movies I really can't see it, but not just at least smiling throughout. Like, it's heartwarming, feel good, fun as hell, and highly entertaining with beautiful and inspiring animation, incredible voice acting, likable and relatable characters. I was pretty much smiling and having the time of my life throughout the movie. And again, some humor doesn't really work as well as it should. Maybe that will change on rewatch, but all in all, I thought Missing Link was a very funny, enjoyable, and great animated movie that is unfortunately bombing this moment. So if you had to see Miss Link, I would highly recommend it. This film that will definitely make you smile and feel good what it did to me. And it's one film I definitely want to visit soon, because it is that feel good, that amazing feel good movie. And all in all, I'm going to give Missing Link a 95 of an A. Close to perfection, but still damn great. What you want to talk about in the latest film discuss is the Ted Bundy biopic, Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile, directed by Joe Berger and stars Zac Efron as Ted Bundy. It's got Lily Collins' girlfriend. You got a lot of people like John Malkovich, Jeffrey Donovan, Andrew Salfin, Dylan Baker, Jim Parsons, Harry Johnson, among many others. And again, this is kind of based on the killer Ted Bundy. I mean, I'm sure most of you know Ted Bundy is a well-known serial killer. And this kind of told from his girlfriend's perspective, showing like how she's going throughout the stuff that when Ted Bundy is killed and being in prison and all that. It's from the point of view of her character and what she's been through, and also when Ted Bundy and all that stuff. So, yeah. Now, including this movie, I really wasn't sure what to expect. I was very curious about that biopic on him. And sure, it didn't like wow me honestly, but the one that got me curious was definitely Zac Efron playing him like That was definitely a very interesting choice and what she should pull up, but then again, Ron Flynn somehow pulled an amazing performance in Jeffrey Dahmer and My Friend Dahmer, which by the way, underrated movie, highly recommend it. So who knows, and this movie ended up being very interesting and overall solid. Like, nothing that blew my mind, but definitely still a solid movie. And definitely the best thing I can definitely say is Zac Efron. Like, I've always liked Zac Efron as an actor. After pretty much his High School Musical, I've always admired him as an actor, and despite him making some questionable choices in his career, Dark Grandpa. But again, he's an actor I've always liked. Like, especially when it comes to the neighbor movies and the High School Musical movies. Even Michael Jackson Wayne takes, I mean, not being a huge fan of that movie. But in terms of emotion, insanity, evilness, and violence, Zac Efron truly nails every scene and moment that he's in, and he ends up delivering the best performance of his entire career. Like, he really owns the world 10 money that's playing. Like, even if you're not a huge fan of this movie, I think we all can agree that Zac Efron just nails the world like he's doing. Like, nails it. And even Lily Collins also delivers the best performance of her career, and she and Zac Efron surprisingly great chemistry. Especially in the beginning, and they had some good moments with each other. I think in general was all good. I think everyone was definitely trying in the role, big or small, they were definitely trying. It definitely has some pretty tense and engaging sequences. The directing was good, the ending was good, it does have some good moments keeping interested, and it does a very interesting job at seeing everything from Bunny's girlfriend's perspective, and it is told from her point of view, and it does a pretty good job, an interesting job in that. What does bring this film down, though, is the fact that the film has a hard time portraying Bunny as sympathetic and innocent, and it sometimes robs the film of the emotion and realism it's trying to portray here. The script also definitely goes to work in some areas. Some supporting characters aren't really developed or even anything to do, and the pacing is a bit off at times. But all in all, I still really enjoyed it for what it was, honestly. I would definitely recommend Netflix. I would definitely recommend it, especially if Netflix. It's just what, like, even if you're not a huge fan of me, I think all agree that Zac Efron were pretty much the best thing about the movie, and, like, I was like, this one's just worth seeing for its performance alone. But all in all, I'm going to give Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile a 77 of a B. Flawed, but still solid. And the last movie we discuss is The Perfect Date, which stars Noah Ciento, Laura Morano, Kid Mendez, Matt Walsh, among others. And based on Annie Brooks, who ends up starting a dating app that lets him act as dating boyfriend in order to earn more money in college. And he ends up falling for one, at least the first one he goes for, that's Laura Morano's character, and they end up getting to know each other and falling for each other and all that, and it's kind of what you expect in a typical rom-com, honestly. But oddly, I kind of enjoyed this movie, and, like, I honestly wasn't expecting to enjoy it perfectly much as I said, honestly. I would say, though, it doesn't really set itself apart from typical rom-coms, honestly. Like, I don't have anything against rom-coms, honestly. I don't have against it. I kind of like myself good rom-com, honestly. I'm probably born a good rom-com. Watch Long Shot, which I actually recently rewatched, and I still love that movie. But like that movie, which does have kind of rom-com point, but does it in a very different and unique way. This doesn't really do much to set itself apart from that. But I don't think it's a bad movie, man. I still enjoyed it overall, but just nothing that's going to, like, you know? But again, I did enjoy me a bit more than I expected, and that's because of the performances from his cast, especially Noah Ciento and Lomorano. Like, Noah's basically becoming the rom-com guy at this point. I mean, been in show 9 films like Sierra Bridges is a Loser and All Tall was a little before. I know it's going to be like a sequel to that movie, so yeah, he's kind of becoming the rom-com guy at this point. And he looks like he's doing good though. I mean, it's like he's selling the role. Even in his character, isn't anything to write about. It's kind of like typical high school guy that wants the typical high school guy that will root for and all that. But still, his performance was great. Same with Lomorano, who's something that I still like, even Monster Now, which is a show that I did like at first, but kind of decline is going on. But I still like Lomorano. She was definitely great here, and she and Noah actually have some good natural chemistry. And they do have some cute moments together. Like she makes something at home about. When it's been sleeping and about, but at least I felt something with the relationship. So there's that at least. It also has a good father and son dynamic with Noah's character and Matt Morse's character. And it just has some humorous and sweet moments. Like, there are moments where I was mad, but like I said, it doesn't try to do anything unique and different to set itself apart from the rom-com formula and the rom-com in general. And while I thought it really isn't trying to set itself apart, it doesn't make it sound I'm fully going to remember. So I'm surprised I kind of remember about this. But then it doesn't help that some of the characters aren't fully memorable and interesting, especially unfortunately Keelan Minnett's character, who was great, but I really don't know anything about her character. Honestly. But overall, I still have a fun time in this movie. And I don't think I like wasting my time or anything. But it doesn't stand like most rom-coms in a movie way. But if you're into the movies, I was thinking about a watch. So in all, I'm gonna give The 30 Days a 70 out of B. Flawed, but still enjoyable. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my special 5-in-1 video about movies that I've seen when I was viewing. Please let me know what your thoughts on all these movies in the comments down below. Let me know if you liked and enjoyed these movies or did you not like these movies. Let me know in the comments down below. Now and stay tuned, I will have more videos coming very soon. I have a couple top 10 stuff that I have in the works and hope that I can see Pokemon Type the Pikachu very soon. And pretty soon I will try to have a spoiler review for which I can kind of pretty soon as well. And this weekend I will be filming my Return to Jedi review of Screen Talk, so be on with that. As always, thank you so much for watching. I honestly truly do appreciate. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites. All the links are down below. I am Samuel World from Stardust-oneworldreviews. I will see you next time, and as always, stay cooler. Everybody, peace.